Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up here at the end of sports. We'll have some Chicago Wolves tickets to throw at you.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
But first, let's get to the Bulls. After a wild OT win on Friday over the Raptors, yesterday took on the Pacers, and they lost. But Kobe Whiteboy, he is fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Why can't we build a team around him?
Well, they're trying.
I know. I mean, they're not succeeding. God, he dropped 26. He's just fun. Listen. Ayo Dosunmu, love him. Came from Chicago, doing a great job in U of I. He had surgery. He's out for the year. He finished with 12.2 points on the season. He's having a pretty good year for what he's been able to play with his shoulder problem. I don't like shoulder surgery. Sounds bad. You come back from that. You know all those old guys on the golf course, they're like, yeah, my rotator cuff done. That's not the same since.
Yeah, I never want to hear rotator cuff. That's always a painful injury.
Everybody that have to wear that harness
I'd rather not.
on their arm for like 6 months.
No, thank you.
And I was like a young guy. How's he going to go to the club with that harness on? It's like, but
he's worth millions of dollars. He's allowed to go to the club.
yeah, he doesn't have
He'll
that.
still do better than a lot of guys in the club.
He doesn't have that big a contract, but I really hope he comes back strong so he can make those multi-millions of dollars. He played in 46 games this year. Blackhawks also made a trade. Defenseman Seth Jones said during the Four Nations face-off break that he would give. He wants to give himself a chance to win in his career. Certainly not happy with the Blackhawks. He got what he wanted, and the Blackhawks got some picks back. It was looked at as probably like an even trade. He didn't want to be here, go, and then we get some picks.
Where did he get sent to?
He got sent to Florida Panthers,
Gotcha.
so the defending Stanley Cup champions. So let's see if he can win there and gets what he wants, and then the Blackhawks get some picks because they're certainly not competing for the Stanley Cup this year.
No, they are not.
At all. Chicago Sky has moved games. This is what they should have done last year. They moved games of the Caitlin Clark game, so there'll be Indiana Fever against Chicago Sky, to the United Center. So June 7th and July 27th, those two games will be at the UC. The tickets go on sale March 11th, and I will be buying some. Harper wants to see Caitlin Clark, and I got to get those tickets because the place where they currently play, of course, Wintrust Arena, holds about 10,000 people. The UC holds about 21,000 for Bulls games.
That's exciting. Was that going to sell out?
Well, last year I would have said absolutely 100% yes. I'm not sure if the fervor is there, but then again,
it absolutely will.
Well, here's the thing. Chicago has plenty of people from Iowa that live here, or they can make that drive too. So I think it will sell out for sure on Caitlin Clark's popularity. And of course, with Angel Reese and the competition from college still carrying over. I loved it. I watched all those games. I am going to one of those games if I can get a ticket.
I don't think you'll be able to.
I mean,
But he wants one for free. That's the problem. I don't know about that.
He's kind of floating that out there.
Yeah.
so what
As
I would
long as
love,
I can, get this ticket, some tickets for the whole family.
I want to break my daughter's heart. It'd be great if I could somehow get a ticket. Somebody was listening to help me out. It'd be wonderful.
Go fund Brian. Poor Brian.
Last year, Wintrust Arena, those games, so they started at $225 and they ran up to $1,700 a seat. $1,700.
You don't have that kind of money.
Yes, he does.
How
He
dare
just
you?
doesn't want to spend it on this.
How dare you count my money? How dare you?
have that.
I don't, not for no disrespect, but not for a WNBA game.
Oh, don't be that guy.
I'm not
is
being
that
that guy.
guy.
I'm the one that's watched more of it than you guys. I'm saying I want to go. I want
In
to go.
fairness, I don't watch the NBA either. It's equal. I'm an equal opportunity. I'm not going to watch you.
The men's, the women's, you don't watch any of them.
Don't care about any of them.
I want to go really bad, but I can't pay. I can't budget that in. $1,700 for tickets. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to sit in the rafters either. I can't sit there.
So are you, while you're throwing out asking for free tickets, are you also throwing out seat preferences?
Yes.
If it doesn't have a lanyard that comes with it, he's not interested.
Well, I know he wants to be on the court for pictures,
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
I want a ball to land in my hand and I can shoot a three from where I'm at. That's the range where I want to be sitting.
So you're telling me, Captain Girl Dad that you are, raising a girl is a full-time job like you always say.
Yes.
That you're not going to splurge and buy the nicest tickets you can for not only your daughter, but for your wife, who is a hooper.
My wife played college basketball, so under $53, I'll buy those tickets.
Brian, you're not getting into the parking lot for $53. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's probably true. I gave you my little hack. I'm not going to say it again on where to park around the United Center for free.
We had cops call in after you said that and said, please don't tell people to do that. That is true, by the way.
If you want to go back to the podcast and find that parking hack, it's there for you, but I'm not doing it again. But, man, I've got to get to those games. At least one of them, I got to see that. I've never seen Caitlin Clark in person, and I'd love to see her. And Angel Reese would be What a battle that will be.
No, the best thing you're going to do is buying the Angel Reese meal at McDonald's. I think that's the closest you're going to get to this game.
It's not a bad loss.
No, not at all.
It's all right. I'll take it. Finally, a fight between parents broke out at the annual NCAA All-Star National Championship. This is the national cheer competition in Dallas, causing a commotion that led to a massive police response. This happened over the weekend, and the parents were fighting so loud they started knocking over these poles that were holding up banners, and the poles were falling, and somebody thought it was an active shooter because when the poles hit the ground, it sounded like a gunshot.
Oh my God, I saw that video on TikTok. I didn't know what happened.
That's what happened, Kenzie.
Oh my God.
You know, these parents ruin it for the kids. All these poor kids came there to cheer, and the parents were upset at some of the scoring.
I mean, there were people hiding in the bathroom because they thought there was an active shooter crying.
Yes. And there's poor kids there traumatized because parents of one kid didn't like the score of parents of another kid's team. And listen, there's 30,000 athletes in 43 states compete. It generates $64 million, the national cheer competition. And, well, it's a shame that the parents had to ruin it for everybody. I always say, there's always that super jock dad that dropped the pass in high school, so he can't ever get over that. So he wants his kid, he punishes his kid and how hard he makes him work out to be a great football player, whatever. I wonder if there are cheer parents that fell during the pyramid in high school, and then they urge their kids the same way too much. So, I know kids love doing it. A lot of kids love doing these things, but sometimes the parents are too much.
Well, you think cheerleading has normal parents? I mean, I grew up around crazy baseball people, but I would imagine cheerleading is on a whole other level.
When I was in North Carolina, I cheerleaded because they start you at a super young age because it's just it's like football and cheerleading are the biggest things. And let me tell you something. There's some 500-pound mothers yelling at their kids because they can do a backflip when they're 5. It's unbelievable. It's like, okay, let's see the gene pool do it first. It's crazy.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Let's get you on the phones for Klash with Kenzie. First one of the week. How's your trivia brain feeling? Well, call in 312-591-8300 to compete against tickets or 4 tickets for comedian Aziz Ansari playing the Chicago Theater Sunday, March 9th. That's this coming Sunday. It's already here. Furnished by our great friends at Live Nation and, of course, from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Remember, if Kenzie wins, we don't let her keep the tickets. She's not putting them up later on to sell them on StubHub.
Exactly. It's something important to remember. I'm the champion of the people.
That's right. The people's champ.
Yes.
And also, she was ordered to give away these tickets, and she can't keep them.
They won't let me keep any of them. I ask every time.
So, you call up, you take them out of her hands, you win in trivia, fine. But if not, everybody has a chance at them. So, 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete in Klash with Kenzie.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
All right, first one of the week. After the weekend, Rested Brains trivia competition for Aziz Ansari tickets. The second show at the Chicago Theater. That's this Sunday. Tickets are on $10, a few left. And our great friends at Live Nation helped hook us up with this incredible show. So 312-591-8300 called up. And Robin got in from Wakanda. So Robin, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, good morning. I am so excited.
Hey.
Something interesting about me is I actually work for a company that makes the flavors for most of the food and drinks that you consume.
Just all of them?
Wait,
They use
wait,
one
what?
company? That's crazy.
Yeah, we actually make a lot of the flavoring. So say like a lot of your candy, we make the flavoring that goes into the candy. Or your energy drinks, a lot of your alcohol. Yeah, it's cool. So I get to drink alcohol at work.
I would not have thought liquor and candy, same company. I would not have thought that.
It is. It's savory. It's sweet. We have R&D labs. We have scientists. It is the absolute coolest place in the world.
I have a question for you.
Yes, it is. What would that be? Are you my hiring? No.
Well, that's what that was one. What's it like to work in heaven?
I feel truly blessed. But you know what?
Oh.
Heaven would be working Q101 with you guys.
Oh, look at that.
Snap.
Boom.
I love you guys so much. I'm so excited to be on the air with you.
Also, another weird question to ask because I can't expect no one would understand the answer, but what's the last flavor you created?
The last flavor we actually created, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
What does it rhyme with?
Host. It rhymes with host.
Host.
See, I told you it doesn't give it away.
Well, some things do, like in 40 minutes when we do the announcement of the pop-up. If I gave that band out, it would have given it away. Post?
Okay, so let's go through the alphabet. There's boast, coast, dosed,
Roast,
foast, yeah,
roast,
roast.
beef.
I'll give you a clue. It's an energy drink.
Is it a roast-flavored energy drink? Like a pot roast-flavored energy drink?
No, it's gotta be like
It's the name of the company.
Ghost. Isn't there a Ghost energy drink?
There is a ghost energy drink.
There is a Ghost energy drink.
What's
But
the new?
who's saying what?
What's the new
I came
flavor?
up with the flavor of
Anything.
spooky.
We do. We make a lot. There's so much stuff that I don't even know that we do. And our headquarters is over in Ireland, and they do a lot of the cheeses that are in our supermarkets too.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
I love her.
I guess we gotta
love you.
we gotta get the trivia. We gotta do it. But thank God you make flavors.
Should we just skip trivia? I want to know more about flavors.
I want you to imagine a world where this company goes bankrupt and there's no more flavors. There's no flavors.
We have to fund them no matter what.
Put bubble wrap around this facility now.
It's the best place to work. I'll tell you that.
I love it. I love Robbie. You sound passionate about your job, and hopefully you get these tickets. So,
I do too.
first one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails. Robin the taster.
Tails.
It's heads.
Oh,
Dang it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Kenzie, question number 1. What number is associated with the magic ball that can predict your future?
Go, 8.
8, the magic 8 ball. There you go.
Dang it. That was easy.
I know.
It could have been yours if you would have said tails.
Feisty. Robin, here we go. What figure is depicted on the Instagram logo?
What figure is depicted on the Instagram? It looks like a camera.
It is a camera. There you go.
Is she looking at it? She pulled up her phone.
No, I actually don't like Instagram personally.
She's like, I think I'm looking at a camera.
More of a Friendster girl.
I think it is. What did you say I was? A Friendster?
Friendster. It's an old social media platform. We'll talk about it off the air, Robin.
Dude, yeah, you're showing your age, man.
I'm in love with her.
Okay, Rod. It's back to Kenzie.
It's back to Kenzie 101.
Kenzie, what continent is Romania in?
Oh, God.
Romania.
I know. I got it.
Uh-huh.
Well, definitely not there. Definitely not. I would guess European. So Europe.
European. Europe.
European
right.
ain't no country.
Damn right.
I'm saying it's European. I would think. Was that right?
It was
You're right. Yeah. Back to Robin.
That's right, 2-1.
Robin, in what war were tanks introduced to the battlefield? Which war?
Oh, Jesus. I would have to go maybe World War II.
Oh, it wasn't World War II. Kenzie, do you know?
What was it?
Well, I'm gonna say the first one. Then I'm gonna say World War One.
World War I is right.
Oh, dang.
It's usually one of those.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
All the time.
As we head for World War III,
You know
Nothing to
what?
see here.
Don't say that.
make sure we got enough tanks ready to go. Is it Kenzie or Robin?
It's
Fill
back
them
to
babies up.
it's back to Kenzie. It is 3-1.
Kenzie, staying in the war world,
God.
what weapon was codenamed Fat Boy in World War II? What weapon?
Fat boy.
Fat boy.
I would guess it's like a bomb. Looks like big, so like a bomb. Like what are those called? Like atomic A bombs.
The atomic A bombs. One of those are
Those
right.
things called
Yes.
A bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bomb.
Yeah.
I just thought for a long time it was a bomb.
A lot of kind of bombs. A
Well, like
bomb.
no, but I was saying it was a bomb, but I thought it was a bomb. Like I thought we were saying it was a bomb.
Yep. It turned out to be a big ass bomb, not just a regular bomb.
I didn't realize it was
is a
like
big
capital.
All
I
right.
think
Well,
that bomb weighed 10,000 pounds.
It's called Fat Boy for a reason.
Should I give her a point for that one?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Robin.
No.
Skinny man.
I went to the judges. They said no.
Robin still has 1 point. It's back to her.
Robin, who played Dewey Finn in the 2003 film School of Rock?
Dewey Finn in the School of Rock. Oh, that was Jack Black.
That was Jack Black. There you go,
My
Robin.
daughter was
husband.
born on his birthday.
Your daughter met him?
No, born on his
No,
birthday.
she was born on his birthday.
She's throwing a lot at me. I'm trying to keep track here.
Just a bit
He's
outside.
throwing. Brian got so defensive.
All right, you're awesome, Robin. You're great. She's had too many flavors this morning,
That's right.
I
She's
think.
a flavor overdose.
Yo, we're going to put this watermelon flavor in Jack Daniels. Robin, you want to drink all of it?
You know what? I tried that before.
She's awesome.
Yeah, 15 minutes ago.
Right?
It's like talking to
I'm
Farley.
drinking right
Deanne.
now.
I don't know if I can finish this.
I don't even know where we are.
Well, actually,
You either.
Kenzie, you can win with the next one here.
That's
Oh my
right.
God.
That's where we're at.
No.
Oh, boy.
4-2.
It's back to
And we're
Kenzie.
going to kick it back to Kenzie.
Okay.
Kenzie, whose catchphrase was shagadelic, baby?
Oh. What's his name?
Yeah, what is his name?
Got to think of his name. Come on now.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I feel like I just ran a
I'm just so
marathon.
sad.
There's a chance that we laughed harder with Robin than we would at an Aziz Ansari show, and he's very talented.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I am a
Robin's
very
hilarious.
talented person.
She's talented. What are you going to do? Give her the ticket.
Yeah, I think we have to give her the ticket.
So
You're going to go.
why don't we do this? Why don't we give Robin a pair of tickets, but we'll still give away another pair of Aziz Ansari tickets after this next song? Does that work for everybody?
That's
Yay.
good, because that way she gets taken care of.
Guys, so much.
We love you.
We love you.
Can you call every day after you drink the watermelon whiskey?
You know what? Give me your personal number.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Okay. Okay, listen, we love you, Robin. Hang on. Kate's going to get your info, but as we always promise that when Kenzie wins, we still give away a pair of tickets. So we're going to do that right after Pierce the Veil. So hang on. 312-591-8300. Another pair of tickets for Aziz Ansari this Sunday. Chicago Theater coming up from Live Nation and Brian and Kenzie and Q101, and Robin threw them on there for you, too.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.